Well, it looks like we're back to maybe making a video for this truck again. I've been kind of busy. I had a guy want me to do a trailer for him. It was a wrecked cargo enclosed trailer. We ended up turning into like a landscaping trailer with like tubing and expanded steel, and made a gate and got some fenders and stuff put on it. Anyway, been busy with that for like a month. So we're back on this. I have gotten a little bit further on the truck. I did get that 4-link kit. It is a little bit junky. It was kind of for an S10, so I ended up having to cut some of the brackets pretty good. Either way, there's a bunch like I just didn't like about the universal essence of the kit, but I mean, I guess that's what you get. So be prepared. If you get that one for an S10, you put it on anything else, you're gonna have to do a lot of cutting and fabrication and maybe make your own brackets. But I kind of was in a hurry for time. It felt like I didn't want to take forever and fully fab all these brackets. So I just modified mostly what they had, built a cross member or two. Don't know what I'm doing with the brake line still, but I also had to notch the bed a little bit more. Still regretful I took so much out of the wheel, but I think I'm just going to do a raised wooden bed about as tall as the fenders when I'm done. Maybe on some hinges or something so you can access it easier without having to take the whole bed off. Either way, I think today I'm going to focus on taking the rear axle out, finishing up any welds on the brackets that aren't 100%, and maybe start to wire wheel it so I can coat the axle, and then finish up the welds eventually on that frame and the cross member. So I'll probably be taking the bed off here soon and rolling the axle out. We'll see what kind of stuff we can get into. But so far, I mean, she looks great. It looks great. Like, I love this look of the little truck. I would love to do like an LS swapper, like an all aluminum V8. I don't know if I'll keep it that long, but it makes me want to do drifty sort of things with it. Here, we pulled the bed off real quick, give you a better look at some of that 4-link and a few of the cross members I built. I got not totally finished welding it. I got a few where I got to jack it up and get all the way on the back side of here. I got most of it, but there's just a little bit missing in a few spots, like right there on the edge. I'm probably just gonna make like a little slope gusset. Probably a gusset for here too, just to stop any fore and aft sort of movement. I did end up using one of the JK links and making a panhard bar. This kit originally was for an S10 triangulated, and I just didn't like all the real estate I was fighting with, so I made it parallel, and I just used that and some cheap brackets I got or made that were galvanized. So I just got to scuff it up and shoot it. When I take this axle off, I'm going to black the whole thing out today anyway, I think. Maybe not today, but we're going to at least try to get all this stuff back out of it. Fully weld on whatever those little brackets aren't finished yet. Wire wheel that rear end and probably just coat it really quick. Like I said, I want to do the brake line on it. But you can see what we're going for here. Just a cross member. Notched it a little bit for that drive shaft clearance and boxed it back in. I didn't give it a lot, maybe about 1.5 inches of clearance. Tied the front to the rear since the link's going onto that, which maybe means I could almost get away without doing a gusset right here somewhere, or right on the back side, since that's tied in, but I might just overkill this thing. Also, on some of these welds on the joints, just being my first real chassis job, even though I'm a welder, I'm a little uneasy about it, so I think I'm going to grind something smooth. And I got little fish plates, little 3-inch square fish plates I can put like 4 on each side, and we'll see how that goes. So I'll hopefully start deconstructing this thing, painting it, or welding a few of the last things, painting it, and then reassembly, and then I'll be able to drive the old girl. That'll be pretty decent. It's been a long, what, 3 or 4 months that she's been tore down. Kind of just been busy with other projects, but yeah, she's coming around. That offset center on that axle really messes with you. It makes it look like everything's crooked, but she's just offset. Anyway, we'll see if we can't pull this axle out real quick. Well, we managed to get the frame stripped all down. Wire wheeled the piss out of it real quick. And threw some black frame coating on there. It's not the best, but I mean, I think for this little project, she's gonna do just fine. I'll just paint right over some of the shit that was on there, but it'll be all right. Like I said, for what it is, I mean, it's a lot better than what it was. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I think we'll work on this thing a little bit more next week. see about getting the frame done, the link bars reinstalled, and getting this brake line replaced, and hopefully get this thing back on the road. That's it for now.